A new look at the Euclid Terex S-24 scraper. It is a great thing when the equipment manufacturer gets it right. The Euclid, later Terex S-24 motor scraper is an excellent case in point. Beautiful study of a very early production Euclid S-24 belonging to Horvitz Construction of Cleveland, Ohio. Horvitz bought 11 S-24s to work on a stretch of Interstate 90, part of the Ohio Turnpike, in 1962. Note the single exhaust stack and cable-operated apron, an identifying feature of the early 39 LOT series S-24s. Although of indifferent quality, this image shows an early 39 LOT series S-24 being push-loaded by another of GM's products, a Euclid TC12. The S-24 was working on a dam job in Saskatchewan, Canada for contractor Bedford Construction, who had 39 pieces of Euclid equipment on this job. Terex 8240 dozer push loads a fairly new Terex S-24 with a hydraulically operated apron, which would date this photo as post-1964, as this option was introduced after that date. The machines are still painted in the old Euclid highlight green, however, the darker green Terex green not coming into widespread use until after 1968. Great photo of one of Gina Howie's Terex S-24s ascending a rise in the Waitaki Basin during the 1970s. O.F. Howie owned several S-24s and kept them in very good condition. The machine is fitted with a Terex factory cab and even has chromed exhaust stacks. For the curious, the two blocks on the front bumper are for attaching weight-spreading dollies for when the machine is driven on public highways, as an S-24 exceeded the local weight limit on the front axle. Higgins Earthmoving were also active in the Waitaki Basin during the 1970s, and along with O.F. Howie, Doug Hood and Earthmovers Waikato owned a fleet of Terex S-24s. This is a relatively early 49 LOT series machine, fitted with a Terex factory-supplied cab and no mufflers on the bonnet. Higgins machines were painted caterpillar yellow and kept in immaculate condition. Riding on optional Michelin radial ply tyres, one of Doug Hood's 49 LOT series S-24s is parked up waiting for the shift to start. The lack of a cab and dual-engine fuel water separators point to this being one of the earlier 49 LOT machines imported. It does, however, have the later kidney-style mufflers, which were introduced in 1973. Fully optioned 49 LOT series Terex S-24 on a US roading job in 1974. Evident are the optional roller pushback, ROPS, mudguards on the scraper, these usually didn't last long, kidney mufflers and fuel water separators mounted just behind the front ROPS mount. When the original S-24 was discontinued, an all-new machine, the S-24B Load Runner, replaced it. This was a radical departure in design for Terex, as the machine featured front axle suspension and a doze-out rather than roll-out ejector. Really, the only thing the new Terex S-24B had in common with its forebears was its rated capacity, 24 cubic yards. The very last of the Terex S-24s was the model S-24C, which had a choice of either GM 12V71TA or Cummins KTA 19C diesel engines, both rated at 480 flywheel horsepower. Heaped capacity of the bowl was raised to 34 cubic yards, but the struck rating remained the same. An impressive looking machine, the S-24C was introduced at a time when things were tough for Terex, and consequently very few S-24Cs were manufactured. The only model currently available of the Euclid Terex S-24 is this 1/50th scale offering from EMD Models. Representing a 1965 era machine, the model is very well executed but hellishly expensive. The author doesn't even own one.